Jimmy Soriano.
Mamili ka, mahirap ito na English o palitan ko yung tanong ko na Tagalog para mas madali. Okay na ito? Oh, okay, ito ang tanong na. How do societal norms and expectation impact the everyday lives of LGBT individuals, and what can be done to create more inclusive environments.
Pabasa mo sa kanya.
Pabigay na rin para
Okay, so I will just repeat the question from Miss Jimmy Soriano. So this is the question. How do societal norms and expectations impact the everyday lives of LGBTQIA+ individuals? And what can be done to create more inclusive environments? Would you like me to repeat the question? How do societal norms and expectations impact the everyday lives of LGBTQIA+ individuals? And what can be done to create more inclusive environments?
Wow, thank you for the wonderful questions. Well, for me, as a LGBT community, bounded with my humanity, is stranded with my dignity, and shall be proven by legacy. That legacy is to become accepted here in this society. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, the candidate number 1. Alright. So now, let's move on to our next candidate. Candidate number 2. Bubunot ka na ng iyong hurado. At ang iyong huradong nabunot ay isang guro, Mr. Ernesto Diaz.
Hi, good evening, sir.
We all know that all places accept LGBT, right?
I'm sorry.
We do all know that not all places in the Philippines accepted the LGBT. Am I correct?
Yes, that is completely
This is your
correct.
question. What innovative idea do you think is effective to promote inclusivity and acceptance of the LGBT?
Would you like to repeat the last question, this last statement, please?
Okay. Effective ideas that is effective to promote inclusivity and acceptance of the LGBT community.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I always believe that living in this gender preference is so very difficult and complicated. As a member of LGBTQIA+ community, every day we are being discriminated and criticized. But then I believe the best initiative for us to be accepted is us people. We should always think positive one another. Why? Because as a person who has been discriminated for so many years, or for my 24 years of existence, I believe that what we need to do is to embrace and embody the true concept of inclusion, equality, and diversity. And that is to encourage us to respect a person regardless with colors, beliefs, culture, and religion. And with that, we can eradicate discrimination among the LGBTQIA+ community. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to remind everyone, every LGBTQIA+ member, we should be empowered. Why? Because in a world bound by expectation, embracing diversity is not just a choice, it's a necessity. By breaking societal norms and challenging stereotypes, I believe that Tondo, Manila, or City of Manila paved the way for LGBTQIA plus community. And it's not about conformity, it's about celebrating authenticity. Now, let's dismantle the barriers that limits us and create a society where everyone is free to be their true selves. Imagine, or together, we can amplify voices that challenge the status quo, fostering a future where inclusion and acceptance reign supreme. Now, stand with us, break free, and empower LGBTQIA plus community, one courageous step at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, if that answer will make me win or learn tonight, so be it. Because I will never ever bend by understanding from what is outright, what is fair, and what is ethical. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Good evening po, ma'am. This is your question. As a part of LGBTQ myself, I want to know what role does family acceptance play in the mental health and overall happiness of LGBTQ plus individuals, and how can families be encouraged to be more supportive? Do you want me to? Okay. What role does family acceptance play in the mental health and overall happiness of LGBTQ plus individuals, and how can families be encouraged to be more supportive?
Thank you for that very long question. This is a crucial part of competition where our judges were not just going to score our physical beauty, but also our intellectual capacity. And so to answer the question, allow me not to use any unnecessary words just to make my answer beautiful. I firmly believe, ladies and gentlemen, that the role of our family or our parents in the community is have a very, very significant role. Just like what my talent a while ago, sabi ko nga po, nagsisimula po sa loob ng tahanan ng pagtanggap at pagkalinga sa aming mga LGBT members. Therefore, I would love to say it directly na kapag may nakita po kayong kamag-anak nyo na lumalaki bilang at nakikitaan nyo bilang magiging LGBT member, huwag nyo pong putulin ng kanilang mga pakpak upang sila ay makalipad sa kung ano ang sino ang gusto nilang marating sa kanilang mga buhay. Because I firmly believe that if ever that someone will supported them, someone who will fully morally supported them, they will be able to express themselves in our community. Therefore, I firmly believe that these LGBT people can show and express themselves and can contribute more, not just only in our Philippines, but to the rest of the world. Thank you so much and good evening, everyone.
Congratulations. Thank you po. The question is, so very short lang to. If you were given the chance to pass a bill that will protect the LGBTQIA plus community, what will it be?
Well, the question given to me is that if I'm given a chance to pass a bill that protects the lives of the LGBT community, I will not go far, I will not neglect the thing, and that is the SOGI bill. It's so a crying battle to each and every one of us that is so for long. We're looking for the SOGI bill to be passed in the Senate and to be approved by the President. Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen, SOGI bill is not just for the LGBT community. If we're going to study and take a look about the SOGI bill, it's about the individuality of this community. Because it not only protects the member of LGBT, but protect the each and every one of us. Because SOGI bill contains that the people of the community, most especially the LGBT community, is being granted to adopt a person or a child to be their kids. Why we're looking for this for that important matter? You know what? Most of the members of LGBT grow all alone. And I know for the fact Even women and men don't want to grow old alone. That's why I know we're not asking to go to the aisle of the church to get married. We're just asking for your respect, acceptance, and love. And most of all, we don't want to grow old alone. We want someone to take care of us when we grow old. Because being a parent is not just in the gender between our legs. Being a parent is whether you're a man or woman or a member of LGBT. As long as you know how to raise a child, therefore, you can be a better parent of this community. That's why, if I'm going to be given a chance to pass a bill, I will not go far, and that is a SOGI bill. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
There's a one thing say, sa TikTok. Yung ka mo mag-invite ang
Hi, candidate number 5.
Hello po.
My question. What unique struggles do LGBTQ plus the face in the school and communities? And how can we better support them?
Again, please.
I repeat the question.
Sorry.
What unique struggles do LGBTQ plus youth face in school and communities, and how can we better support them?
Okay, thank you very much for that very interesting question. What do I think is the unique struggles of youth or part of the LGBTQIA plus in schools and communities, and how will I eradicate it? I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that in my 24 years of life existing, I have proven and gained something within myself. And in this particular portion, I would like to answer that based on my experience. When I was young, being a trans woman, I face a lot of challenges, not only in schools, but also in the community and in the society. The unique struggles that we are facing is first, the 100% acceptance of the society. Second, is the mere fact that the society doesn't see us a fully human created by God. And lastly, between the families, because there are some youth who are part of the LGBTQIA plus who are not totally accepted by the families, by their families. Therefore, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, first, in the school, we should always take care of these young generations. Give them the right education, even though they are part of the LGBTQIA+. Because it is not only about the gender. If we will have a good education, it is not only what's between our legs. What's most important is be nurtured. Nurture your individuals. Nurture your youth in schools and in the society. Second is that the society doesn't see us as a fully human. They said that we are a lesser person. But come to think of this, why are you here? Why are you watching us right now? It is just because that we are standing here, giving you happiness within your faces. Therefore, we are also a part of this human race. And lastly, inside our families, if you have these little children who are experiencing being a trans woman or part of the LGBTQIA+, embrace them and love them full-heartedly because you are a parent. You're the one who are the first person who will love and accept your kids rather than the society. Because if the family would accept you, therefore, all of that will be eradicated. All of those heartbreaks from ourselves will be eradicated. And at the end of the day, if that happens, I would thankfully thank God for bracing us this kind of society. Thank you so much.
Hello, good evening.
This is my question. Is the focus on physical appearance degrading in LGBT community, placing more values on looks than on intelligence and accomplishments?
Pardon?
Is the focus on physical appearance degrading in LGBT community, placing more values on looks than on intelligence and accomplishments?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most crucial part of this competition wherein beauty and brain is justified into one package. Let me answer that particular query. Do I believe that beauty is giving a focus, especially in the accomplishment of an LGBT member? Ladies and gentlemen, beauty is a bliss. It is a gift from God. Therefore, it is an opportunity for us, and it's also a right for us on how we're going to focus or enhance in our beauty that's given to us. Physical beauty will fade, but come to think of it, what I would suggest to every homosexual like me, we should focus more on what they call the inner beauty. And that is what we call the values and virtues. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that having these values and virtues in your life as the inner beauty, definitely it will radiate or reflect outside of your appearance. And I believe also that this will make us a better person, not only for our society and for our community itself, but rather we are utilizing and we are using what the God has given us. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you very much.
Candidate number 7.
Hello, Mr.
So beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
So your question is, how do laws and policies regarding LGBTQ plus rights vary around the world? And what can be done to promote equality and acceptance on a global scale?
Okay, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, how can we promote the acceptance in global scale? Simply, magmula po sa atin ang pagtanggap sa ating mga sarili. Sapagkat naniniwala po ako, mga hurado at mga manonood, na kapag tinanggap po natin ang sarili natin, na tayo'y miyembro, o kung ano man po tayo, mapababae, lalaki, o miyembro ng LGBT, then definitely, lalabas po to from inside. Tatanggapin po tayo ng mga tao na nasa paligid natin. At higit sa lahat, matuto tayo ng respeto sa bawat isa. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that being a gay is not just only one thing, that we're just coloring the world with a beautiful, colorful way. But what matters most is that when God gave us this wisdom and the essentiality of our intelligence as a human being, we have this pure heart to love, to give, and to accept one another. Because I believe that what we care most is the people, that even though we experience the discrimination, humiliation, and anything against us, then definitely I believe that we people cannot judge ourselves and accept one another. Ladies and gentlemen, naniniwala po ako na kapag tinanggap natin ang sarili natin at ipopromote po natin ang pagrespeto at pagtanggap sa bawat isa, makakamit po natin ang kapayapaan na ating hinahangad. That would be all. Thank you and good evening.